How we doing, chaps? Hope everyone's doing well and having a fine and fantastic Friday. Hope everyone's had their luck in the heroic summon scrolls. I'm planning on good luck, though admittedly, obviously, it doesn't really massively matter. I do want to see some Umbreons, though. I think Umbreon looks like a cool hero. It'd be nice to awaken him next month during anniversary for the gala. No, or is that just next week? Maybe. How's everyone doing? Who we got? Sol, Cinder, Parasite, Metin, Azrael, Deuce, and Randykins. How are we all doing? We've got a few things to do today. We're going to do the scrolls. BJ, how are you, man? We're going to do the scrolls. I've kind of already decided what I'm going to go for in the Mysterious Sales. We're going very Void light and Origin heavy and DT heavy. That's the process, right? Because we are going to be able to Nirvana our Queen. Phenomenal. We're also going to be able to unlock Nova Star Soul, which is cool. So yeah, lots of stuff. We're going to have a DT Queen in time for Star Expedition, which I didn't think we'd get, but it looks like we are going to be there. Koji, you fucking traitor. How are you? Yeah, it's going to be big. It is going to be a big change. It is going to be big. So, Queen with Nova. Apparently, it only has to be level 1. I don't know. So, that's fine. So, Queen leading the line. We've regressed a couple of heroes so that we can have the stuff that we need to build Queen up. And then we should be fine. We are a little bit light on void material. Now, something that I didn't notice. I actually don't know if they changed it or not. I know, Koji. I know you. You stay right there. Yeah, that's what I thought. Talking to my dog, by the way. You can use Cause of Transcendence to complete this. How nuts is that? So if you don't want the summon rewards, but say you wanted to keep some heroic summon scrolls for next month and doing an extra 500 wasn't going to push you further, but you wanted to buy the relay, whatever you wanted to do, you get 8 points per core. I noticed this today. So you can save yourself some scrolls. I imagine all of you lot have already done it. It's the first time they've done it, right? It's the first time they've added this in. It brings a new meaning, I suppose, to cores that they now become more useful. As I said, purely if you're someone who has spent in the relay but didn't want to use all their scrolls, this is now a nice way of getting further into plentiful gifts. So hopefully they have that going forward. It's certainly useful. We're not going to take any use of it because we need to do all 2,000 scrolls. But if I actually bothered to buy the relay, then we could probably get away with doing less and just doing a shit ton of cores, because we get 72 from doing this, which is cool. Yeah, it's not, as I said, it's not going to like impact me, but it might impact some people. I've kind of tried to clear the bag. Maisie, how you doing? Trans Horus would be insane. I would love it. I still have like this feeling that they will do it. I think they will do it at some point, even if it's just a tester to see kind of what the reaction is, gauge the reaction. It really wouldn't surprise me to see them do that. Not just Horus, whoever it may be, one of the OG heroes. I mean, Horus isn't really OG, to be honest with you. Who would OG be? OG would be everyone before Corpse Demon. I think Bloodblade was a launch hero. Who would it be in Fortress? Everyone before Sigmund to launch. Sigmund must have been launch. Yeah, I'm not sure. Obviously. Maisie, you would have been like 6 years old. Oh, can you imagine how good Trans Sigmund would look? I think he'd look awesome, man. I think he looks super cool. So we're going to do some cores. We're going to do some scrolls. We're going to take out our rewards. We can basically see where we sit. It's going to, yeah. And the other reason, to be fair, see if we get any luck here. See if we get any luck here. Looks like we're not going to get any luck. I have been grinding star spawns so that I can try and hopefully get 5 maxed for Star Expedition. I don't even think I need 5 maxed, but it made sense, right? Try and be the most efficient we can be. Do you know what I haven't done and will never ever do? Void Arc, other than just smashing it, and smashing it gets you nothing. Smashing is so weak and ineffective, but I am not seeing here manually doing it. So, let's open up a new one. I don't even know how. There is an efficient way to do Void Arc. I just don't know what it is. Again, no real interest in it either. No real interest. Fine. It's only done 10 out of 15. So it's got blocked by something. What's it got blocked by? What's it? Oh, it's because I haven't got. See, it's so stupid. Because I haven't got the little things, and so it's ran through 3 of them, and it's got blocked. So stupid. Oh well. But yeah, we are now pushing in Realmsgate. Realmsgate's okay. Can we go higher than? No, we can't. Smash. So should we start off with some scrolls? I feel like scrolls is the obvious place to start, isn't it? What's the bag space looking like? We've got 600 bag space. I should have. Do I have them or have I used them? I don't think I used them. Ah, I didn't use them. Was I on a horrible number? No, I was on a normal number. I thought I might have corrected that. Okay, so let's chuck all them in. We got these from the new Star Wish Promise stuff. How do they look like right now? They look terrible, Coach. So right now we've got armor break, skill damage, which we'll get rid of, holy damage whale, and the precision and all damage dealt one. But I've been told reliably, maybe, that we need to get the damage reduction one, which would be this chick and this little man right here having a baby and creating the damage reduction heal effect egg. So I'm tempted to do it. There was also one, I think it was Fervor and Blockhead that gave one, but we're fine. I've got the gems if I need to finish it up. Yeah, Koji, I think that obviously all damage that you don't need to do holy damage. I think the important ones is Mr. Spirit of Transcendence, Armor Break. I presume it's this one as well. And then there's I think this is control immunity. To be fair, Koji, I have to think about it. Maim is definitely important. Getting the Maim one. And then there's one that gives control immunity. And I think it's these two together. If only someone had made a video and has all that information and would remember the information. Wait. I will have to check my own video out and see and remember. But I think I can have 5. Brian, how you doing, man? Oh, nice, Matt. Yeah, Brian. I know Maim is. I know Maim definitely is used. So yeah, that's this little sucker right here. This guy obviously right here. Armor break. So those are the main 3. And then I said there was more. Yeah, Randy, we have to check out the Glorious Starspawn video as well as the normal one. But I've got some materials. I don't really want to start breaking into chests for it. Like, where are they? Because I went overkill by accident. By accident. I've got 10 of these. So, like, I can get food. I messed that up so bad when I'd done that. So bad. But, at this point, it's fine. Light and dark. Oh, I've got the light and dark one. Yeah, that's the one I've already got. So it just depends. Like, obviously, optimally, you just have all of them. But if you only can have 4 or 5, I'm not sure exactly which ones, but we'll figure it out together. Oh, is Sol in? Hey, Sol. Sol, to be fair, man, I wanted to do the event stuff first. Is that all right? I'm happy if you can't stick around. I'm happy to message you, but I wanted to get all the event stuff done first because I've only just jumped on. Yeah, after. Yeah. Because you could be the first thing after the event stuff. But if you can't stick around, don't sweat it, and I can just message you when we're ready. But it's up to you, my friend. So let's do the scrolls. Let's do the scrolls. We obviously want to get Umbreon. Looks quite cool. We need copies for. Is it next week we need copies? I can't think. Hey Will, how you doing, man? Oh, and Cinder, how you doing, Cinder? I didn't see if we got any luck. I normally have very good luck with summon scrolls. Very good luck with summon scrolls. Yeah, I'm doing good, man. I like these events. And to be fair, the side events look like they've got some potential as well. Ah, this is terrible. And we've got Alien Dessert. Tickets. So we've actually got loads of stuff to do. Do you know what I've never got? I've never got the avatar for 200 summons without a hero. To be fair, I feel like we're really close. Umbreon, we got Umbreon early there. That might have done it. Ooh. But just check and see, Matt, because the thing is, right? You can do that. I've done that, and Ben has done it the last couple of events. The issue is, if you try and pick 8 cores out of an event, you are picking really suboptimally. Like, you can pick 6 fine. It's picking 8 that absolutely kills you. So we're getting 6 out of this event so we can get our Queenie done. And that's fine. But yeah, 8. I've done that for Maria, and I regret it because you don't have any more discounted routes. Admittedly, now you do have 6 discounted routes. Before you just had 5. And the 6th discounted route on floor 12 is core chests. But it means you're then picking 2 cores. I think I ended up actually doing the free gift and then the second stage on page 2 for it. Getting Star Exhibition lineup juice from someone. What do you mean? Hey Deuce, how you doing, man? Hey Sandy. Yeah, Koji, can I be perfectly honest with you? I'm a little bit at your side with this. I'm not looking at Umbreon. I think do you know what I will say? I will say this. I think he looks really cool and interesting. However, being cool and interesting doesn't mean that you're going to be a good hero. And I think people are getting a little bit taken in by the fact that he's a dark hero. So for some reason, people think that means he's going to be amazing. Bear in mind, that hasn't been the case in God knows how long, right? It used to always be that light and dark heroes were going to be incredible, and that's just not really how it works now. But I think the fact he looks cool, people are just assuming, therefore, he's going to be good, and I just don't... Yeah, I don't know. The fact that he's silencing and it's priests and mages and all that shit makes me think he's going to be more of a PvP kind of chap, which would fall into the assassin mold, wouldn't it? Which is kind of, again, like for me, it's just a bit meh. I certainly can't see him like breaking the meta, but obviously we don't know how much he's going to change, do we? From base hero to transcendence, which is obviously the only important thing that matters, right? So yeah, we'll have to see. How many 3 stars do you reckon we're going to have to alter off today? How many? Yeah, his base kit is weird. Yeah, Koji, I'm so happy you said that. I think he looks more like a support. I think he looks more like a support hero than he does a damage dealer. Because how can you have a main damage dealer that seemingly, this is his base hero, right? Does damage to 2 specific factions? It just doesn't really resonate with me. We spent $30 and we're not spending any more. And do you know what? We have like a just chatting section basically after about an hour and a half, right? And I'll go into why, like properly, but the TLDR is I'm really enjoying the game, and content wise it's been really successful for me, like contextually successful for me recently. But this 103 thing, it has me shook. Like I'm and I don't know why it hasn't affected me or indeed anyone that I know or play with. Not like that, you creeps. But it's more that they've done it and then there's been no communication, and it makes me think, am I just going to wake up one day and my account's gone? Like, and that sounds crazy, right? Because how could they do that? But I feel like they could. And what's worse is, if they'd have banned everyone and then came out and said, oh, you know, we've done it for this reason, we messed up, I'd be like, oh, okay, cool. Like, there's communication. There's been no communication, like, whatsoever. And it makes me worry about the game. So, and it makes me worried about what I'm doing. So I don't, yeah. I've actually spoke to a developer today for a different game. It's not a gacha game. You'll be happy to know. And just seeing what can happen. And that was promising, the initial conversation there. A very brief conversation, but promising. So I'm going to try that over the weekend and see how that goes. But yeah, I don't know. Idle Heroes, I think people are underestimating quite how significant the way that DH games have acted the last week or so really is. I think because it hasn't affected loads of people, I think they're underestimating it, because you should look at it, who it's affected and how much the DH just don't care. Like, they've lost, bear in mind, the Idle Heroes Reddit isn't very big. And they had like 3 mods and they've banned 2 of them. And one of them's now just quit. So the Reddit didn't even have an event preview yesterday. Because the guy that does it has had his account banned. So he's like, well, I'm not doing it anymore. It's just absolutely wild. I honestly, I can't believe it. Saywad, let me tell you something right now, right? You saying you don't farm SG, you'd assume I'm good. That is not the fucking case whatsoever, because the guys that have been banned, and this is Piffle, whose name's different on Discord, haven't done that, right? They haven't been farming for anyone other than their main accounts. They've been flipping copies, all that kind of stuff. 0 Starry Gem gifting, and they've been banned, and DH won't even talk to them, and it's just gross. And so, I mean, don't get me wrong, a couple of them, like this is what I don't get, right? Disproportionately, it's been the mods and the helpers on Discord and Reddit they've banned. So what are they doing? Why are they doing it? But here's my thought process, right? If they're prepared to ban them and then not talk to them, and these guys have given years to the community, whether I've got on with them or not is irrelevant, right? And I hope that makes my words even stronger, because they don't even like me, these people that have been banned, for various reasons. And yet I still look at it and just feel terrible for them. And DH just don't care. It's absolutely staggering. Yeah, but Cinder, to be fair, do they deserve to get paid? Probably not. Do they deserve to get stuff in game? Yeah, if they're running the Reddit and they're running Discord, 100% they do. But that potentially, and this is something else. No, Saywad, listen, I tell you right now, right? I am part of a chat that is on the Discord, which has got the mods, and it's got the helpers, it's got all of them lot on it, it's got the admins on there, stuff like that. So I've been following it since like a week on Thursday. Loads of stuff has come out. None of it has really cleared a lot up, because DH, they haven't got anyone that communicates with the Discord or the Reddit teams, really. They basically speak to what could only be considered customer service. And it's infuriating, and it's not even effective. It angers me so much, right? And I was going to do a video, and I didn't do a video because, honestly, do you know what I assumed was going to happen, right? They'd done this on last Thursday. And I thought what would happen is I would spend all the time making the video. And then Monday morning, they'd be unbanned and no one would give a shit. I can't believe we are 8 days later and two of the Reddit mods are still banned. One of the helpers on Discord is banned, and there's a couple of other people that are banned, like still, and you just can't fathom it. Yeah, Saywad, I get what you're saying, but you need to trust me with this. And Will, to be fair, Will know because Will's part of that chat, right? It's not that straightforward. And it is people that have done nothing wrong, other than stuff that's been flagged by the automated banning system. I'm not going to name names because I don't know what I'm supposed to say and what I'm not supposed to say. One person stupidly called his alt accounts SG Farm. It wasn't to sell it, it was for his own account. And yet DH have flagged that, automatically flagged that, and so banned him. Here's the issue. If you are someone like that who thinks they have nothing to hide, like me, if I was bothered enough to have different alts that would farm SG from my main account, I would probably call the accounts SG Farm or whatever, so I knew which account it was. I've got like 12 accounts, right? Most of them I don't use. So that's what he's done, and it's flagged up. So they're catching the people that haven't really done anything wrong, and then they're not talking to them when they've been banned. And then they're not unbanning them when they can look through the account and realise they haven't done anything wrong. It's just so wrong. But I get why people don't trust the mods. Because everyone like me would turn around naturally and say, well, you know, they're not going to get banned for no reason. It fucking looks like they have been, and maybe there is more to it, but it certainly doesn't seem like it. And what's more important is that when people like Fireswrath, who's like the head mod or whatever his role is, has gone and asked them questions, they haven't even really been forthcoming. And all the responses that Piffle and stuff like that have been getting is please engage in good behaviour, good gaming behaviour going forward, without specifying what that actually means. So it's just crazy. So I'm not saying. But I don't get what's wrong with flipping. It's not against terms of service, is it? It's not against terms of service to flip. I presume it's not. I don't know why you'd want to flip, because the return is low, but if you're a free-to-play player, fine. Yeah. But yeah, it's just crazy. But they haven't hit, and I know they haven't hit the proper people that they actually wanted to ban. Yeah, Matt, of course it can. Of course it can. But that's why I'm in such a good state with the game, because I think the game's in a great place right now. We've got Anniversary coming up. They've done some good updates, even just down to like the discount on floor 12. Fantastic. The new newbie growth plan, great. Even going back to start of the year, you know, Dawn plan, all those things. So I'm like, the game's in a good state, right? And they do this, and it just makes me think, it's just so bizarre and unnecessary. I mean, I think that I can't speak for him. I think that Piffle might regret. I think he might regret quitting, because once you quit or say you're going to quit, if you then come back without getting what you want, you can't ever threaten anything again, because it makes you look weak. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah. Nice, Sandy. Yeah, but Sandy, do you know where you're able to do that? And this is God's honest truth, right? I don't think, because I had no idea, right? There is a couple of people that, well, for a start, tens of thousands of awakens happen every day from farmers, right? And so that makes the C- copies and the C copies really cheap for us to buy. But there are people that spend like a lot of time flipping copies in the auction house, like an insane amount of time every day, like clicking away. So I've noticed the last few weeks, or the last few days, how cheap I've been able to pick stuff up for. because there's no one else competing. So I've been getting 5 times value for stuff because no one else is doing it, because people are scared to do it. I've got the 9-star shield, so I will be shielded from it, because what it looks like has happened is that if you have a certain VIP level, which doesn't even need to be that high, and you are currently spending, you kind of get an immunity from it. So on like their little automated checklist, you don't flag, because it's a symbiotic relationship, right? If they didn't want SG farms in the game or sellers in the game, they'd get rid of Starry Gem gifting. So they do kind of understand, as Ren, we were talking about this with Ren the other day, right, on stream. They understand, I think, that it helps the whole ecosystem if there is farmers, if there is traders and sellers. From their point of view, I suppose what they're thinking is, if you aren't paying into the game, i.e. VIP 0, and you have a significant amount of SG in your account, whether that's through legitimate means or not, i.e. flipping, etc., then they don't want that, because you're not contributing to their pockets, which from a business sense is fair. It doesn't mean that you should ban people. But if you don't spend money in-game, you just spend money outside of game, I can see why they're pissed off at that. But they shouldn't ban people for flipping and generating a shit ton of SG. The event is okay, Arctis, to be fair. I would say if you're a spender, which I imagine, judging from your account, you are, my guild mate, you're fine to go ahead with it. And if you want to spend on the relay, you can do, because they have... Well, there's 2 things. One, you don't have to use all your summon scrolls, because they have changed the way that you get points this week. For the first time ever, you get points from using Cause of Transcendence. So if you wanted to buy out the relay, but you wanted to save on some scrolls, and say doing 500 scrolls less gets you to a threshold anyway, so you don't need to do the 500 scrolls, you can use Cause to push you further up the board. So, and there's Grim in all of these. Do you know what I presume? Because I was a bit pissed off yesterday. They said some chests have Grim, some don't. It means actually these the chests that don't. But they haven't phrased it like that before. So, yeah. Yeah, 490 rather than 350 Prism Starry Gems is a nice one. They do that every now and then, and I don't really get it. Do I know Wrath of God? I don't really. I've spoken to him briefly a few times. So no, I don't know Wrath. I really like Wrath, and I really hope that he comes back to the game. But the last time we spoke was when he was doing YouTube, and I sent him a message. To be fair, I sent him a message a few weeks ago. Just basically saying, please come back. And he didn't. He didn't respond. But he probably doesn't even look at Discord. Boke, how you doing, man? Oh, bless your heart. Thank you so much, dude. You're awesome. Well, you don't think it will come back? No, I think, but do you know what wouldn't surprise me? Oh, Galactica. No, Galactica. And do you know what? It's interesting. I haven't seen you in a while, by the way. I hope you're doing well, Galactica. Galactica. That's not what's happened. That has happened. Oh, sorry. That does happen. And I've said this to, in fact, I've said this to a few people the last few days. Don't buy copies between your accounts. That automatically gets flagged, right? What's happening is that, and we know, and by the way, this is a fact, right? This is a fact. This is what DH have said. Certain players that are flipping a lot have got banned because of how much they were interacting with known farmer accounts. So what farmers do, they use all their free awakens, they awaken heroes, they sell them in the auction house. So we've all at some point probably bought a copy from a farmer without realising it. Now you imagine you're one of these players and they exist that buy hundreds of copies a day. You are going to be interacting with more farmers than average players, right? Those people's accounts have been flagged and they got the 103. So it's not buying copies between each other, because I know that hasn't happened. I'm not saying with all of them. That is what's flagged it. So DH Games have basically, they've put in a system to flag certain behaviours and automatically 103 banned them. Some of those behaviours is interacting with bot accounts, known bot accounts. But you don't know they're bots, right? I could go here and this copy might be from a bot account. Now, if I sat here and bought 1,000 copies, because of the amount of, bear in mind, like, we're not inside an Awaken event, there's a good chance that 80% of copies I'm going to be buying are from bot accounts, farmer accounts. I don't know that. But if I was to go and buy 80, 100, 120, 130 things of this for either Soul Power or to sell for Contract Starry Gems, that flags in DH's system. And so they look at that and say, well, you've interacted with bot accounts. I don't know their bot accounts, but DH knows their bot accounts because they've already banned. Do you know what I mean? It's just silly. It's just so silly. And it's bear in mind, they've created an ecosystem with this game that allows for SG selling. They've allowed it. They've put SG gifting in the game. That the only reason you need SG gifting is if you're buying SG from someone else. They've facilitated it. They haven't put mins and maximums on copies in the auction house, like proper min and maximum prices. So they facilitated it and then randomly banned people and missed the fucking people that they were supposed to get. Like, they haven't properly banned loads of farmer accounts because the farmer accounts know that they are the ones being looked for. And so they're the ones that make and I know this, they're the ones that make their account look like a legitimate account. So it's the people that didn't think they had to hide that have been caught. And that is so wrong. So wrong. And if you are a helper on Reddit or Discord, DH have their IDs. They know their names. They know their numbers, their ID numbers, right? So they know that they're banning helpers and they don't care. And that is what worries me with stuff, is that one day I'm going to wake up and I'm just going to be soft banned. And yeah, just basically piss me off. And I'm not... If I quit this game, or rather quit making content on this game, I want it to be my decision. I don't want it to be some random fucking bot's decision. That's for sure. So yeah, I mean, as I said, it's such a shame because the game's in such a good place right now. Like, it's such a good spot. They've really been doing good stuff. And it's just beyond belief that they've thought that this is the appropriate time to drop some ban hammers and then not do it appropriately. Robbie, how you doing, bro? No, here's the thing. Yeah. I think I've been shown things over the last few days that has completely opened my eyes to it. And what kind of scale that the bot farms operate on. It would boggle your mind, right? We're not talking about $100,000. It's honestly, the market is staggering. The black market, it is staggering, and the resources that go into it. So believe me when I say to you, these farmers could not give a shit about buying a monthly card. Because it's so, and this is the other side to it, right? Which is why it's almost like Star Expedition, right? You've got to be careful what you say because people get annoyed if you reveal too much stuff. It's it's breathtaking, and the stupidity from DH is what's incredible because they could easily fix it, but they don't want to fix it, and so they've banned the wrong people, and that's a shame. As I said, and I get nothing from that because the people don't even like me that have been banned, but it's still wrong. If you don't speak up when people are having bad stuff done to them, then there'll be no one left to speak up when you get done, or whatever the fucking saying is. It's just bad. Bad and disappointing. Bad and disappointing. Right. Galactica, it's not that. No, because they'd be flagged for that. It's not that straightforward, mate. I promise you. I know why you'd assume that, but that's not exactly how it works. Because You can't, if you go, oh, we've got loads of Umbreons. If you go and overbuy on copies, gets flagged. You do it more than once, you're done. Like, you can't, it doesn't work, especially if you're low VIP. So the idea of a good farmer account, I mean, I don't know how some of the Asian ones get away with it because they don't even hide it, right? The Vietnamese farmer accounts are stupid. But most farmer accounts look like rich. So that's why, for instance, they'll go and buy accounts that have like VIP 5, 6, 7, 8. They'll buy accounts like that and then run the accounts. The other thing as well, like, and I had to read between the lines with this one, there are some people that have played this game for a long time that don't even really like the game. They'll literally like spend their life in the auction house. And there is a running theory that they track how much time you're in the auction house for. And if you're in the auction house too long, they assume that you're a bot or macroing, which isn't the case because some people just don't play. They'll have this up on a second screen and just look in every now and then. So if I have this up for 10 hours and I'm making a video and I'm deciding I'm going to spend the day sniping for copies because I want to get soul power and stuff like that, I could red flag and they could 103 me, and they don't manually review it. It's just wild. How do I make a 10-star puppet? Well, you need to, do you know what? This is something that I can do it. So you need either hero shards or hero puppets in the bag, and then you could just make a puppet. You need, for a 10-star, you need 5 extra copies than normal because you don't have the actual hero copies. But in general, the easiest thing still, I think, is just to do it through here. I think that it's been over-egged, that bit. No worries, Koji. See you later, dude. Robbie, I can't... okay, I can do... Right, Robbie has sent me a present to my house. So we're going to open up the present. Okay, let me go grab the present. Robbie has sent me a box. Robbie has my address because I trust Robbie with my address. The box feels like it's got nothing in it. Like nothing. I've got to be careful not to show you the box because it has my address on it. It's going to be like a fucking glitter bomb, you arsehole. Jellyfish plushie, alright. I didn't bother going to get scissors. I'm ripping it open. Is that literally what you sent me? You just sent me a Whale Lord card. This is the fucking box that it's come in. The big box, right? You've just sent me a Pokemon card. Whale Lord. And a Lindt chocolate. And oh, you got me a hat. Oh, no. You got me a hat. Robbie, it's not going to fit my head. It's got me a hat. Oh. 1 second. There's other stuff. It's falling on the floor. Let me go see if I can make this. Right. Hold on. Back to sec. It was a very complicated strap. It was a very complicated strap. So I had to go figure it out. So we now have a hat. Robbie, no, I know it's adjustable for my fat head. Ah, that's so cool, dude. Well done. That's awesome. And I've got a Lindt chocolate as well. Oh, Robbie, do you know what? I literally just thought you were going to send me the Whale Lord card. I thought that was what it was. You just sent me a big box for Whale Lord. What do you mean I didn't trust you? I gave you my address. I gave you my address. How's that not trusting? I gave you it. Yeah, the official merch. Can you imagine? Some of the first ones that have VH merch, and I didn't even buy it. Robbie, thank you so much, dude. And Robbie, I found us a new game to play that we can play, and I think you'll enjoy the game. It can also be played on a potato, so we're all fine playing it. But that's a different story. In fact, I might ask for your help with that. That's so cool, dude. Nice. And so I'm really... Yeah, he's cool. And I spoke to the dev today, and he's a nice guy. Independent developer, based off of RuneScape. And it looks pretty cool. It looks intense. So, yeah. Top one hat, 100%. No worries, Robbie. Thank you so much, dude. I'll see you later. See you later, Galactic. Have a good one, man. Robbie, have a fun evening, dude. It's itching the top of my head, but it's fine. See you later, man. W, Robbie. W. Oh, what a legend. Got to be a hat. Bless him. The colours are quite good, aren't they? Colours work. Should we do the chests? Should we do the chests? It does look nice. Hey Skamax, how are you, dude? Do you like it, Rake? Do you like it? To be fair, no one else asked for my address. I've known Robbie for like 7 years, so I didn't mind giving him my address. I had no idea what he was going to send me, but it turns out it's a dope hat. And I love the hat. I'm happy that we can select these chests. I mean, I'm probably going to end up with the bloody monster upgrade materials, though that might not be the worst thing in the world. I don't need this. I don't need them. I haven't bought the keys. Yep. Oh, Cinder, did you buy the cheapest copies you can find in the auction house? Because we've all been there, my friend. We've all done that. I did too. I did Williams and Alikita on the same day. That both had 8 copies of them that were C minuses. Oh, who's asked what? Idle game. Yeah. So it is an idle game. It's kind of an idle game. It's like imagine like a RuneScape. If you've ever played RuneScape, you've got the different skills, you level them up, and there's an idle function to it. So whatever you stop yourself doing when you log out, it carries on doing it. And you have skills, and there's capes and pets, and it's very RuneScape-esque, right? It's ground floor, i.e., it's in beta testing on Steam. It's got a Discord. The guy seems alright. I spoke to him today. I'm going to play it over the weekend. I had an initial conversation with him, which I said, would you be okay if someone made it? Because he made his own beginner guide video on it, right? Which is how I came across the game. So I'm going to be playing that over the weekend, and I'm going to see what I think about it. And if I enjoy it, I will then send him a whole list of questions and stuffs. And then if that all comes good, then I'll start doing it, I think, as a side to this as well. But yeah, we're gonna have to hedge our time and make plans appropriately, bear in mind what DH are being like at the moment. Because I said, I am not going to get to a point where I wake up one day and I'm banned from this. Like, if I quit this, it's because I've quit this, not because they fucking decided that my time's done. But yeah. Idle Melvor. Who said what game are you guys talking about? Oh, is Metin 2 a game? Is that why? Yeah. I've never heard of it, to be honest. Do we know how we do this? Can you do good or bad things? Are we... Why do they do these still? Am I saying the right things? Because I watched Rakes earlier and he was fighting them. I'm not fighting them. Am I just far better at this game than Rake is? Yeah, see? I have to fight them now. I mean, that would make perfect logical sense. No, it's not Rocky Idol. It's called... Oh, mate, my mind's gone. I'll tell you what it's called. Scape Watch. Scape Watch. You aren't the best leaderly quote to skip the battle. Well, I'm a natural leader, as you guys know, so we will absolutely crash this. Diego de Gutis, how are you, my friend? What the fuck? Oh, cool. Let those... Yeah. Yes. Yes. Lurking. Lurk away. What? Right. What is Metin 2 like? Is there a game that it's like? Ah. I've never heard of it. Oh, it's an old MMO. Yeah, see, it's interesting, right? I've never really been into MMOs. It's never been something that I've been massively into because of the time aspect of it. And I also don't like joining games halfway through their life cycle. I like joining right at the very beginning. So, yeah. Yeah, I imagine. Yeah, but all like RuneScape is so janky, right? And yet everyone loves it, including me, because it just hits the right notes, yeah? So yeah, it's just about... Like, I think Jagex are so lucky that it kind of panned out for them, because it could have easily flopped as well. The original RuneScape was a pile of shite, but obviously for the time it was fine. Yes, I'm so good at this. I'm definitely better than Rake at this. I thought I could level up my guy. Why does my guy suck so much? Damn it. Am I just going to be level 1 forever and ever? Okay. Oh. Oh, right here. Okay. We're doing good. Oh, so you don't just have to be a dick. That I should have been nice there. I was a bit too aggressive. I was a bit too aggressive with him. What did BJ ask? Is Mockman a good second Transcendence hero with Wukong? What did Randy say? Yeah. So, BJ, the thing is, if you don't pick Betty, it means you might be short for completing Void Vortex when you get to level 130. If you're inefficient anyway, or a really new player, you're not going to complete Void Vortex when you get to level 130. You will want Betty at some point. It just makes the most sense to go Wukong, then Betty. On my free-to-play Optimal account, I'm going Queen second, because I can have a third Transcendence hero by the time I get to 130. Because, listen, let's face it, I'm a stud. Yeah, but no, BJ, she is boring. But you need her to complete Void Vortex. There is no way of doing it without Betty. She is boring. And you can build her and then regress her after. But if you don't build her now, you won't complete Void Vortex. And Void Vortex isn't great, but it's passive income and you never have to worry about it again, especially because they've just released new update. So yeah, perfect. No worries, Sal. I'll let you know, buddy. We won't be too long. Yes. I mean, I still don't get why we're doing this. Getting loads of gold and stuff. This is going to be good for the free-to-play. Oh, I'm not going to get anywhere with the free-to-play account. Because there's no deluxe resource chests, I don't want to buy anything on the free-to-play. Yeah, Schemax, it's just stupid. Betty's next. I'm doing a video next week for this. I'm doing a video next week. A beginner one and then a mid-game one of the route you should take. Because people still say like about ticks. Bear in mind, I adore ticks. But you don't need to build ticks at all anymore. It's just wasted. It's wasted selection chests. Wasted food. Bad. Like even Waldeck. I love Waldeck again. You don't need Waldeck. Like, you just don't. So if you don't get him natively, I wouldn't go for him. Oh, shit. Ignis, yes. Ignis, definitely. And to be fair with Ignis, right? You get one copy from the altar. You get one copy from Glory Challenge. You just need to pick up one more copy. With Drake, you can get one from the altar. You get one from the Glory Challenge. You only need him 9 stars. So you only need to get another copy. They're fine. Waldeck and Ticks, you have to kind of go out your way to get. Waldeck, I feel less worried about because you only need 3 copies. But you don't need him. He's nice to have, but you don't need him. You know, because once you have a Wukong, what happens is you one-hit every single guild boss. And you smash your way through Stellar Challenge until you get to second stage 4, the Olivia and Russell. At which point the Waldeck's not helping you anyway. So you just don't... Yeah, you just don't need them. You don't need them. You basically... Holmes Young, starting, move to Wukong, get an Ignis, a Heart Watcher, built up, and then a Drake built up, and then you move on to the Bet or Queen, depending on how quick you're moving. Queen's really easy because she's basic shard hero. But yeah, that's like it. And then you just move her out. No, Rake, do you know why you're wrong when you say that? You're right and you're wrong, right? So Rake, for those that aren't reading the chat, Rake has just said they need to put more food in the early game so you can build more fun early game heroes. The issue isn't food, because you can build loads of heroes. The issue is how quickly now that you get Stellar and Cot. I built a V4 Wukong at week 3. So therefore, at a free-to-play account, therefore, no matter what heroes you want to build, none of them, base hero-wise, are as good as that Wukong. So the issue is that these base heroes have no use once you get a trans hero, and it's now so quick to get them. That's the issue with the game. That's the issue with the game. And I say it's an issue, it's a good thing and a bad thing. It's a bad thing for me, because I love all those heroes. I think they're really cool. And yet you can't really use them. There's no point using them. There's just no point. And if you're a spender, it's even worse. There is 0 point in playing with it. Yeah, right, you can do. But then I'd also say that I don't... To do that properly, you'd have to then like soul symbol heroes around and stuff. And it's just... The resource allocation isn't really in a good spot. You get lots of some things and not a lot of the other things, like soul symbols. Why are they gatekeeping soul symbols? Like, sure, it's a game about team building. Why don't they give you more ability to team build and more fun to do it? It just seems weird to me. Like, soul symbols are a real pain in the ass for players. And that's something they could do to stop it. Zonda. Hey, Zonda. Yes and no. Promo stones were a problem. Promo stones, now that we have these things, are less of a problem. But more importantly, you do have Fantasy Arcade. Is it boring? Yes. But does it give you the ability to get a shed ton of promo stones early game? Yes. I feel like it's more that early to mid game. Once you've completed the Glory Challenge and you want to get yourselves 4 or 5 T4, T5 heroes, that's when promo stones are a massive problem. Really early game, there is places to get them now. And even just like these kind of events here, you just end up picking stuff up. The other side to it is obviously I'm coming at it from like a point of view that really early game, I know what I'm doing. If you get a brand new player who's not part of a community, who doesn't watch any content, can you imagine trying to play this fucking game? Oh my god, it would be horrendous. There's a guy who commented on my YouTube video earlier, and he said he's 7 days in and he's losing motivation. And it's not surprising. It's such an unintuitive game. That, yeah, I can't. I'd hate to think how many people quit the game before really giving it a good crack, because it's just, yeah, it just feels so bad. Oh, that might actually help us out. Perfecto. Yes, Irvin, I was. Yeah, I just the early and they have, listen. Here's the reality of it. They have done some things that are good. The accelerator is by no means perfect. It's something. The new newbie growth plan is good. I mean, look, I'll show you. Hold on. If I can get the fucking screen done. If I can get there. Why? There you go. The new newbie growth plan's a good thing, but the newbie growth plan itself is terrible. Yeah, right, 100%. Yeah, it's stupid. So you get what? Garuda, Horus, Cthulhu, or a Unimax. And 2 million gold and 2 million spirit. So this is my free to play. But like, we haven't done the event this week because I'm going to film this next Thursday. But look how much stuff I've got after 5 weeks. 6 weeks. This is 6 weeks. This is nuts. Right? No. Yeah, this is 6 weeks. And this is the stuff. I've got 1,500 of these chests in the bag from Fantasy Arcade. I've got all the selection chests. I've got Awakens and stuff. So, like, there is lots of stuff for new players. But brand new players aren't going to have anywhere near this because they're not going to know how to play the game. I'm doing this as like a thing to myself to prove to myself that the early game is easy. Because I kept on saying it, and it's like, well, I haven't done it free to play, so I kind of have to do it to prove the stuff. This isn't whale stuff. This is free to play, optimal. Hey, Vega, how you doing? Zonda. Yeah. But the thing is, if you wanted to, you could regress loads of heroes and build them up, right? Because what's a T5 hero? A T5 hero over an E5 is like an extra 9, 10 stars, which you could then build up an extra 2 E5s from that. So you turn a T5 hero into 3 E5s. So if you've got 6 T5 heroes, you can convert that into 18 E5 heroes with the food you've got. Obviously, you'd need the soul symbols to regress them. You'd need the hero copies. You need more soul symbols to regress the E5s to build back up. But like, the food isn't a massive issue, right? It's just, yeah, I think as I said, I think it's a good spot. I still think that level 130 for Void Campaign is stupid. I still think that's a big issue. I still think that the newbie growth plan is stupid, and what they tell you to do is stupid. Like, it's telling me to use profit orbs. I don't want to use profit orbs. It's not during an event. Why do we still have to do 7-star tavern quests? Like, we have to do loads of them. So again, I'm just going to waste a shit ton of gems. It's just stupid. But it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Nice. Yeah. But Zonda, you're not wrong. And the thing is, I feel like, Zonda, are you a bit of a whale? In a good way, not a bad way. Because if you're a whale, you are going to come across different issues than a free-to-play player. Cinder. Do you know what? I love catching out people that don't watch my videos. Yes. I have seen that. Because I mentioned it in my video. You scrub. The settlement's changed and you only need one friend. That's changed. So the settlement Vago has changed. You used to need to get... Kim! How you doing, dude? Oh, mate, that is why I like Kim. By the way, everyone, Kim helps people. He does the Lord's work. He helps out people on Facebook. And if you think the people on the Reddit and Discord are bad, the people on Facebook are 10 times worse. And Kim is a stud and he helps people out. The issue with the progress wall, which is why I said on my very first free-to-play optimal Road to Glory episode 1, I said that I didn't know if I was going to turn it to a light spender account, because from my own memory, after like 3 weeks, you hit a period where you can't do nothing. Like here now, right? This is the issue with free-to-play, or to be fair, anyone. Aspen Dungeon's completed. Tower of Oblivion's completed. I smash it every day in Realmsgate. That's basically effectively completed. I'm level capped on campaign. Like, what am I supposed to do for another 2 months? It's fine for me because I have a main account and a second account. If you're a brand new player, you've got nothing to do progress-wise for so long. And you can't even spend your way out of that, right? Like, you can't spend your way out of it. What you end up doing is going fucking crazy and spending too much time in Flora's adventure and her workshop, which I'm not going to lie to you, I'm a little bit addicted to. And that's fine. Has the quick craft taken some of the magic away from me? Possibly. Do I still adore the game mode? Fuck yeah, I do. I absolutely hated doing the macroing for, what's it called? Fort Defense. And yet I love doing Flora's Picnic, like the crafting. I don't know why. It's just fun. It's just rhythmic. It hits a spot, scratches an itch. Just like doing it. Gross. Azrael, it is gross. I will never dispute the fact, though, that free-to-play players should do Fantasy Arcade ever again. I haven't even claimed this yet, because I don't need it yet. It's an origin artifact, man. It's an origin artifact. Fort is not bad. Fort is AIDS, and I hate it. Ben, do you know what? I didn't like doing it. But now it's over with. I'm okay with it. And the resources and the rewards from it, incredible. So yeah, overall I'm happy. Overall I'm happy. What did Cinder say? Oh, Zonda, I wasn't being horrible when I called you a whale, dude. It's just, yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, I like Flores because it's just do it every day. Yeah, listen, the rewards are amazing. That's straight up facts, right? The rewards are super good for a free-to-play player. Do they make a difference to a spender? No. Is that why I haven't done it on this account? Yeah. I don't think I've done any... Have I done any Fort Defense? Oh, I have. Oh, I have. Well, not very far. This is before I knew what the macro was. Most of this is from bloody Flora's Adventure. Most of this is, anyway. How far have I got in the store? Oh, I could buy more things. Ugh. Yeah. Nice stuff. But as I said, for a spender, you don't need to do it. Where's Pac-Man? Hey, Paco, how are you, dude? Yeah, it's not worth getting the stone if that's the only reason you'd spend that money. Obviously, if you're going to spend the money, it's nice to get free shit, I'd have thought. Right. We've done that, we've done that, we've done that. Oh, I'm going to have to go through all of this again. I had it all mathed out, and now I don't have it all mathed out. I mathed it all out before. So I've got cause to... We're going to get more stellar than cot. Okay? We're going to get more stellar than cot. Yeah. We have to do that. I think we have to do this. Bear with me. There's method in the madness. There is method in the madness. Pretty sure that I did that as well. Ah. I'm losing the method to the madness. We're going to keep on going. We're going to keep on going. And we're going to see what we end up with. And then I might have to go back and tweak it. Just tweak it. I definitely had 4 of these. I definitely had 6 cores. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cores. 7 cores is too many. So where have I fucked up? Ah, that's what I've done wrong. Right. So I could do that and then switch out one of these ones for a better one. Oh, it was floor 6, wasn't it? That's what I was going to do. Right. Floor 6 for Nova. And that gives us 6 cores. 1. Oh, why am I less? Hold on. Nah, Skem, don't worry about that. I'm fine on Grim. I'm fine on Grim. Was I not going to do this like this? Two, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I've messed it up, boys. I've messed it up. It's so frustrating. That's definitely correct. That's definitely correct. That's definitely correct. That's definitely correct. Where am I missing it? What have I done wrong? I think you need void imprints, to be fair. Yeah, but I don't need any more red infusion stones. I've got 3 heroes fully red infusion stoned. They're not red, they're fucking orange. I can't bother to argue that today. That's a fight for a different day. That's a fight for a different day. It's a fight for a different day. No. They're orange. Pac-Man, see you later, dude. I had this figured out, by the way. I feel like this was changed. That's not going to make a difference. But it was definitely 6. And there's only 6. It's got to all be origin materials because there's only 6 origin materials. Ah, is that what I did? Right, there you go. That makes more sense. Right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 transition materials. That's 10. And then 2 void materials. Perfect. And that leaves us 10 over. Because we're going to... Hold on. That is what I did. Yes. because we're going to grab Nova from here. And then on second floor, we're going to grab the Grimoire material, which will then top us up to 125. Who's calling me? Who did you just call me? Who called me Unk? Oh, it's Vega. I thought Ben called me Unk. I was about to say, that's fucking brave. I was about to say, that's you know, that's a bit neat. Right. That's what we're doing. That is Nova, isn't it? That is Nova. That's done. That's done. And then if we go to our group, we can't quite max it out. Like, we're just slightly short. We're one level short. That's fine. Like, we're not going to be worried about that forever. And then we can go to the shards. Perfect. And that's queens. Perfect. Core of origin. We need 60. This is how tight this is all working out, right? 60. Oh, was that the right one? Yeah, okay, sorry. I always get confused between that and the Betty one. This is very tense music as well. It's kind of getting me going a little bit. Right. Is that done? Why are we 40 short? Oh, no. No, I didn't mess up that bad. No, right, okay. Everyone calm down. I've already got Aspens from it, Schemax. Everyone calm down. I have them here. I knew I calculated it earlier. Right, and now we need 3 more. Correct? Yes, we need 3 more. Oh, God. Oh, this is a 5-1, for fuck's sake. No! It's so annoying. It's so annoying. We can get there. Ah, Schemax, nice one, dude. Thanks, man. Classic photo, you absolute lurker. Gets one. So, 400, done. They're not red, so that's not happening. They're not red, they're orange. Right, okay. Everyone calm down. That is fucking orange. I don't care who you are or how old you are, right? That is orange. It's just orange. And even if you wanted to turn around to me and say, like, it's a bit reddish, fine. It doesn't mean it's red just because it's a bit reddish. It's still primarily orange. That is orange. So you're fucking... You think I care what ChatGPT told you? Yeah, thank you, Soul. Dusk, nice. Hi, Dusk, how are you, man? It's orange. Sandy, thank you. I said red. I'm not going to let you guys get the better of me. I'm not going to let it. No. This is a good day. I'm Destiny and Queen. I'm in a good mood. I'm not going to let you fug nuggets. I said fug with a G. Upset me. I'm not going to let you do it. Nothing you can say at this point will wind me up. I'm on a high because Schemax gifted a membership. And you lot can all do one because it's orange. We have ourselves a Nirvana Queen. Yeah. No, but Will, here's the thing, Will, right? You Lyrical is my new favourite person in the chat. Will, I get what you're saying, but obviously it depends on what part of this you decide to get the hex colour for. Because you'll get some idiot that'll be like, you know, pick the reddest part. There is parts of this that are red. Do you know what, right? I would even consider agreeing that this is more red than orange, the actual infusion stone. But you could say it's red or orange or yellow. In fact, I actually think it's more yellow than anything. But those stones, the little one, the shards, are orange. And there is no... I don't get the argument to it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they just did... Yeah. At least we can't disagree that this is purple. Yeah, well, Ben, you brought it up, so you did try and set it off. Don't say that you weren't trying to start shit when you're the one that brought it up and you know... Will, I don't even... Yeah, but we're all agreeing it's purple. That's fine. You're... all of you suck. All of you suck. Not all of you. Lyrical, you're my friend. Dusk is my friend. Everyone else, just leave me alone. Stop picking on me. I was in a really good mood. Now I'm annoyed and frustrated again. Maybe it's my fault for getting annoyed at such little things. I'm not going to say it's my fault. I'm going to say it's your fault still. I don't... It genuinely irritates me so much when people say it. It genuinely irritates me. Azrael, where'd you get the first egg? I don't know where I got my first egg from. I bought the Bravo Starspawn selection chests from mysterious sales during Card Clash. No, with the Glorious Treasury coins during Card Clash. I don't know where you get an egg. You get eggs when you do Void Arc. Other than that, bro, I don't know. Sorry. Thank you, Lyrical. Lyrical's the man. Lyrical's the man. Right, we've got 5 Destiny cookies to use. If you guys can get real and serious and in the real world right now, who should I use them on? Should I use them on Maim? Should I use them on Armor Break? Should I use them on all damage dealt? I should play the colour game dialed on web. Yeah. I don't know what that game is, but it sounds like something that pissed me off. 129... Oh, 133% all damage dealt. Will, I'm not going to lie to you. Use them on the red one. You mean the orange one? Do you mean the orange one? No, that is red. I'll admit that's red. My star spawns are embarrassing. We can basically pick whichever star spawn you wanted, and they're not very good. Like the armor break one, 106%. Like there's not... The 133% is by far the best. By far the best. But it's not particularly good. That was K. I still can't believe he had 1 star spawn. Wasn't even leveled up. Bless him. I was going to put that into a video and I was like, there's no way he'd ever forgive me if I'd done that. So I didn't do it. No, Ben. I've been efficient recently. Kay is low-key hilarious. He can be a very serious young man that unironically is hilarious when he gets wound up, bless his heart. Whaley's more pink than purple compared to Assassin, right? Oh, fucking hell, so. What did you say? Whaley's more pink. He is purple, but if someone told me he was pink, I'd say, well, quite a big chunk of the whale is pink. Because of all the perimeter. And that's more of a lilac. That's a good question, William. Billy, as it were. 92%. But I have a sneaking suspicion. That I have more here for Star Expedition. Do I not? Oh yeah, 15%. Yeah, so it's maxed. Void campaign, I should definitely, because I've gone quite heavy in Void campaign, and I've got another load of tickets to do. I reckon Void campaign's definitely armor. Oh, 10%. So it's not crazy. It's basically 100. Oh no, that is 100%. Yeah, it is 100%. My Void campaign's not terrible, and we're gonna get more today. Will's asking me all the important questions that I don't have the answers to. I don't think he does. I don't think he does have armor break. Control immunity, crit damage. He does have armor break. He does have armor break. Yeah, as I say, I wouldn't have 100% without it. My account's not. How else would I have that? No, he's. To be fair, he probably is. That's just sized. I don't know how to say that word, so therefore I'm threatened by it. Yeah, because it's not just the one. Yeah, I know, but I don't have that ability yet. So I have to have armor break on my Aspen. All right? That's the reality of the situation. So now we've all had fun and laughs at my Star Spawns, which I haven't touched for 7 years and only started doing them about 2 months ago. You would awaken the armor break Star Spawns. I'll have to figure out who that is. We'll do the cookies another time. We'll do the No, we're going to do the cookies now because I now want to do the cookies. Let's do it. Let's do it. I do them now. I do 3 a day now, Maisie. Thank you. I do 3 a day. It's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. I'd rather have nothing. Last one. Ready? Terrible. Terrible. Yes. Oh, also, do you know what we can do? Oh. Can we? I don't know how Star Souls work. And I'm not asking Will for his fucking advice. I can tell you that much. Because that did not work last time. And he blamed me for that. And it wasn't my fault. I have one. I don't get it. Nova. Ooh. I'm not going to be able to idle it very much. It was not 100% my fault. Just fake news. It's not my... Azrael, thank you. I don't have an idea what's happening a lot of the time either. But we have ourselves our DT Queen and a Nova Star Soul. That is going to massively increase how strong and powerful we are. I'm going to get told by everyone that I'm doing this all wrong. Bothered? I think I'm not going to do it all wrong. Thank you, Soul. It is a clean account. I like to keep a clean bag. Now, obviously, we've had heroic summons today, so therefore there's an awful lot of 5 stars that will need to be put together. How many of Umbreons do we have? Oh, right, just do it the sensible way. We got 5. 9. Nice. So at least we've got some copies. Yeah? Yeah, 100%. I'm not build. Fuck off. I'm not building. How am I building wide? How is this building wide? I've got 3 Nirvanas, 3 Polystars, and whatever that one's called. Then 2 T5 Heroes for Star Expedition with the E5 Heartwatcher. That's not building wide. And, oh, sorry. Do you know what? You've just thrown out an insult that you didn't even mean, and I've completely bitten. I'm not going to bite anymore. That's so rude of you. So rude. You fucking... I've got a 34-inch waist. So you leave me alone. Right? You leave me alone right here, right now. Yeah, thank you, Soul. Soul's nice to me. Everyone else is horrible. You're bullying. I don't care. I'll cry later on. I can tell you that much for nothing. You great big bullies. Right, let's do... The only issue is we don't get the bonuses. I don't care about that. We're going to do probably... We'll be left with 400 tickets. No, we won't. We'll be left with 300 tickets. But you... Yes, Schemax. The reason they're E1 is because they're all good copies, right? I was petrified that I would have them at 10 star and feed them. So I've built them to E1 and locked them so that I can't accidentally feed them. That's literally the reason they're E1. Because obviously I could build them up higher, right? But it's not a waste because no, right, I'm ignoring. Stop it. Stop bullying me. Yes, yeah, see, Schemax, it's kind of smart because I know I'm stupid. And that's kind of what I'd end up doing. So there is method in the madness. Very deliberate method in the madness. Azrael, I done it in... Listen, I think Brave Charles... I'm not easily rage baited. Fuck you, Connor. I mean, I might have just proven them. And you were just being nice as well. Azrael, the Brave Trial is... I once I got to E3 Homes Young, it was easy breezy lemon peasy. So, yeah, I don't think you'll have much of a problem with it. It's just a little bit of a grind. I didn't get ragey. I'm wearing a new hat. Scratching the top of my head, but I can't take the hat off because Robbie bought it for me. And I love it. And so I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to make you watch me. Oh, long lost gift card. Game card. Is a nice hat. I'm surprised I snapped at Connor as well, because Connor's one of the nice ones. Connor's never mean to me. Sorry, Connor. Do I? No, I used to stream without. Do you know what? Funny, Vago. I have videos and streams without a hat on, but now it's just kind of my uniform. So I get home from work, probably like 5:30, 6ish, and then I stream from 6. So it's just the way of me not having to get ready. I just chuck on the hoodie, I put the hat on, and it's just easy. I had some of my original videos, I didn't have hats on. A couple of streams, I didn't have hats on. Yeah, it wouldn't bother me anyway. Oh, Orange Treasure, yeah, baby. I wouldn't mind. Listen, I like to think I'm polite because the thing is, Robbie didn't have to do this. I mean, he has sent the Whale Lord card. In our community, right, the Whale Lord card would mean that I'm a whale in game. Robbie's calling me fat when he sends me that, right? And to back that up, he also sent me a Lynch chocolate and some love hearts. So but then he sent me the hat. So he's doing horrible things with nice things because that's the way Robbie is, and I appreciate him. Yeah, Dusk. He sent me a massive box. At first, I thought it was just the Pokemon card. Because obviously a hat weighs like nothing, right? And then I saw the chocolate and I was like, okay, this is weird. And then I saw the hat. Oh, nice. I'm happy we didn't get the Betty doll because the Betty doll's shit. Orange. And we got the lemon tea, which is a good treasure. I can't tell you off rip what it does. I know it's good. No, Robbie's a friend. Oh. Oh, 3 in a row. 3 shards in a row, man. Ooh. Oh. Ah. Ah. I'm going to do 30 more. 30 more. I'm going to do everyone's favourite activity. One at a time. People hate this so irrationally when I do this. I don't care what you say. And then after this, we're gonna jump onto Soul's account. Soul is gonna message me the account details because I'm an idiot. And then we're gonna jump onto Soul's account and we're actually gonna talk about MK's 10-star cup and maybe some teams. This is unreal how unlucky we've got. This is unreal, like the pinks. Yeah, and we're going to talk about some teams and some strategies because I think that could be quite fun. Oh, nice. No, if they're pinned, Soul, leave it. If they're pinned, leave it, man. I can find it. I'm not that bad. Refreshing lemon tea. Oh. Get some agua. I love water. How am I overusing tickets? This is already maxed out because of Apex mounts. I'm not overusing tickets. How you doing, Liam? Listen, I'll have you know that I earn about £3. No, that's a lie. It's less than that. Probably $3 from AdSense per stream. But I do it out the principle of it, right? I do it out the sheer principle of it. I get about $150 a month from AdSense. So when you add it up, it's not insignificant. It's not like, you know, I've said before, it kind of pays for a lot of the software and that. it's better than doing this fully for free, isn't it? Right, hold on. One day I'm going to do that, and I'm going to cry. I am, to be honest with you, I don't know how many of you were impressed with me that I haven't so far actually selected and updated this, but I'm impressed with myself personally. I don't think I get enough credit for having not done it. I'm not saying that, like, you know, I need a medal. Pretty cool. So it was the waffle we got a few. So we've got none of the speed. Got all of the mate. Got the refreshing lemon tea, which is nice. Holy damage. Oh, and this is the good one. Mushroom soup. Cream of mushroom soup. Nice bit of skill damage. That's Maria's pink treasure, which enacts freeze chances on her active, which you don't want. Because against Valkyrie waves, you don't want her to freeze because you get burned back. So we want to keep the treasure off of her. Vago, yep, 100%. Sell out. Sell out. Matey, whatever. To be fair, Vago, I actually think that you should congratulate a baby for walking right, if you see one doing it. If I saw a baby walking correctly, I would potentially try and high-five that baby. So, yeah, I think you gave a terrible example. Right, we're going to jump on to Souls and Marine's account, because something that I'm interested in. Because bear in mind, I love the early game, right? And I like the... Funny enough, we talked about this obviously with Rake earlier. I like the old heroes, the base heroes. And so the 10-star cup does intrigue me. My only... Oh, that password, Soul. that part. Server 35. Love it. That's my server. How weird's that? That's my server. I don't even know what that symbol is. What is that symbol? What is this? I don't have that on my keyboard. So, the second part of that password, I don't have on my keyboard. What? Copy and paste. I haven't got it. I've got it on my phone. Ah, right. Okay. Hold on. No, I've got a brand new keyboard. That's... Ah, this is... I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. What? Oh, Cinder, you've messaged me, dude. I've just clicked off of your message. I didn't see what you messaged, so apologies in advance. I'm going to forget. Resend me the message, whatever it was, so I don't forget to look at it. I can't believe you guys have done this. Right. It won't let me... It won't let me... Because I'm on BlueStacks, it's not letting me copy and paste it. Yeah, well, listen, I've never even seen that symbol before in my life. I've seen it going the other way. Yeah, I can't. I appreciate the effort. I can't copy and paste into BlueStacks. I can copy and paste, obviously, I presume, if it was the Google Play. Actually, and my keyboard isn't old. It's even got lights and shit as well. BlueStacks is buns, but my game crashes on Google Play. Which is why I was going to start doing some Clash Royale. But for some reason, I've reinstalled it, all that kind of shit. Not having it. I just tried to, Marine. It wasn't letting me. I could copy it. It wouldn't let me paste it. Cheers, Soul. Sorry. I feel like I've ruined it. But I also not going to take the blame. I don't suppose we need... listen, I've got cores to use, but we don't need any heroes. The account is in an absolute mess right now because we've stripped everything back, right? So we can't even do Void campaign right now. I also don't think that our dear friend... what have I got in the bag? I've got these from last time. And I don't need any more of this. I could just start opening these. That's what we're going to do. Because I think... Does Aspen need one more? He needs loads more. Okay, that's fine. Because we're getting him ready as well. What? So I've got the speed one for him. And is it this that I want to push up to? Oh, hey Rob, how you doing? Cheers, Sal. Is it this that I want to do? Damage reduction offset or just all damage dealt? I have 10 infusion points. 10. Count them. By the way, that's an outrageous amount that you have to do to fully infuse a hero. I already have the speed. Aspen for Star Expedition. Oh, do you know what? Actually. Nah, I've been told not to do that, Cinder. I've been told not to do that. And to be fair, I'm not revealing all of our guild strats. I will let the people tell me in the Discord what I should do. You know, we've still got some TK members lurking around and all that stuff. Yeah, but apparently Marine. And I think it was Will. Listen, I don't want to put words in Will's mouth. I don't know if Will's still here. I thought that was bugged. Maybe I've got that completely wrong. It is my guild still, thank you very much. I have organised... and do you know what? Deliberately, I didn't really ask for assistance in setting up like the little squads and stuff like that. Ah, Randy. Randy and Sandy. You guys obviously, and Samurai. I need to think of a way of communicating with you guys. Do you know what, Randy? What I'm going to ask you to do... In fact, I'll DM you in the guild and I'll ask you what to do. And I'll do the same to Samurai. Oh, Dusk. That would take... I don't want to cause you loads of work, dude. Because that might take a long time to do. What I'm probably going to do is ask for Samurai, Randy, and Sandy's email address so I can just email it to them, old man style, and that way we can talk. Oh, I feel the pressure now. Arctis, that's exactly what I was going to do. So I was going to have, so I've got the guild announcements, we've got the guild chat, and then I was going to have, I was going to ask, I can't remember who, I think it was Lucky, set up like a forum thing, like what we have for the account help, but for SE help, so people can specifically put their heroes in. Because I was going to do like, Ah, right. So you can't. So Will, you're saying you can't actually technically get it above 50% if you have the minus 50%. So you can't go to 150% crit, take 50% off, still have 100% crit. So yeah, Arctis, that is what I was going to ask Lucky. Like it was either Lucky or Dusk set that up, because obviously you try and put up different team comps, but then you're going to get everyone saying, "Well, I don't have this hero, I don't have this hero, I don't have this hero," which is valid, but obviously difficult to sort out. Sorry, what you are? Oh, Vega. One second. I've got Soul. I need to do this for Soul and us in general. This is the 10-star cup. Soul. I will. Why can't I click on the void? I'm not going to. I just want to know why not. Oh, well, I wouldn't do that anyway. I wouldn't even accidentally do that. I'm not going to go into Treasure Train. I'm not going to do it. I don't need to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to accidentally do it. I'll be absolutely fine. Okay. I'm a big boy. I can behave myself and not do something stupid. So we've got the 5 test teams. Oh, I love the fact Gloria's in this team, dude. Gloria, Umbreon, Unimax, Fiona, Carrie, Melissa. Melissa has her B Sugarcoat, doesn't she? As a base hero. Am I remembering that correctly? B Sugarcoat. Controlled immunity. But so I'm surprised she's in the team. Is that just literally it? She does do the remove. Okay. I feel like she's... Sherlock, I completely get. Vespera, I really like. I don't know anything about Azrael. Again, Melissa. Sees Melissa, is she the absolute goat of this then? Because I'm surprised that she's here. I'm not surprised that Gloria's here. Gloria's stuns are insane. She's in every lineup. I like that Umbreon's in every lineup. So we think that Umbreon's going to be strong, do we? For this kind of format. Because of the priest and mage. And just the silence, isn't it? He's insane. So he's very quick. Yeah. Yeah, but you can't have Holmes Young. Holmes Young's banned, right? I mean, I presume they haven't banned Eloise because Eloise would be terrible in this setup. Loris. Eloise isn't banned, surely. Eloise sucks. Eloise. Cinder, no worries, dude. Eloise is banned from the 10-star cup. Eloise sucks if she's not overpowered and overleveled and overstated. I understand why Waldeck's banned. I completely get Waldeck being banned, and I imagine Ignis is banned because you don't want to just have every single team running the same 2 heroes. Solus just sent me through the list. So, the ban list. You cannot use any of the following heroes on your teams. Oh, is this for next season? Because Rogan, Holmes Young, Maria, Forkis, Vulcan, Russell, I'm not surprised, Waldeck. Ignis isn't banned. Yeah, Eloise isn't banned, and she shouldn't be banned because she's shit. Just no one would pick Eloise, right? But I think people assume she's good because she's what people use during normal gameplays. They shouldn't. So they assume she'd be good in this format, but she wouldn't. She'd get steamrolled. Yeah. No treasure train, no avatars. Guildtech in a ring only. All makes sense. Celestial Island. Oh, you can have a statue. Okay, that's weird. Level 120 for monster. Resonance, no resonance gear, but class gear. No duplicate artifacts. So can you have splendid artifacts? Is that what we're saying? No, so you can't have splendid artifacts. Base only. Interesting. Do you know what you should have? Nice. Oh, I'm so happy that's there, man. I thought you can't have deified. Oh, deific mysterious artifacts. I'm not seeing a Phoenix Cloak. Because Phoenix Cloak gives you big speed, doesn't it? Or have I got that wrong? I thought Phoenix Cloak gave you good speed. Because if you're trying, because the 10 star, right, is obviously where we start working with speed orders. Oh, it's only 50 speed, but controlling unity and attack. Yeah, but Holmes Young should be banned. So the idea, I presume, when they come up with a ban list, is they don't want heroes in there that everyone's going to use. Rogan would be in every single team because of Warpath Raw. Holmes Young would be in there because he doves and he's an absolute menace. Waldeck in there because, to be fair, his ability is really strong. Waldeck, by the way, if you had 10 people create accounts with all different first E5s and Waldeck was one of the first E5s, he would absolutely hold up with any other hero. I get Maria, definitely. I get Maria, definitely. Russell, 100% understand. I don't get Vulcan. I'm surprised Vulcan's banned, but then I haven't. Is he just an absolute nuke machine? And Forkis, oh, because he has that horrible Curse of Decay, doesn't he? Is that him or is that Gust? No. Where is Forkis? I can't even think if he's a dark or light hero. He's dark. Curse of Decay, yeah. Really nasty. Rob. Perfect. Did you say I can change any team I want, Sol? Well, you could just. Does he? Right. I'm going to change this team. I'm going to change VH Test 5. And this is just like what I imagine I would do. So you can have. I'm surprised Carrie, because I would have thought Carrie's an absolute. You can only use one hero from each of the following: Azrael, Carrie, Sherlock, Fiona, Andrea. Okay, makes more sense. That makes sense to me. I'm surprised Ada's not good. I love Vespera. I think Vespera is super useful. You could try a block team. It wouldn't work as the control unity though, would it? Like you'd still get controlled to death. Right, no, that's what we're going to do. This isn't the team that I think would be the best. This is the team that I think would be the most fun. I don't think it would be the most fun. This is the team that would be the most fun. And then, to be fair, she can also go frontline. No. And then we need one more hero. We probably need Basilisk for the speed. We've got Bleed and Burns, to be fair. Whoever uses E5. Oh, Betty's E5. That wasn't deliberate, I promise you. Oh, it's cool that it's no resonance gear. That makes super load of sense. can't. Right. Do you know what? I actually feel like this is a solid team. Should we go see if we can beat anyone up? No, we want to activate active round 1, don't we? Here's the Brewery Scepter. Oh. Nope. She can have that. That's right. More actually shit, get him out. Nah. Nah, listen, this isn't a pro meta team. This is my team. This is my team. Our energy artifacts are weird. Oh, to be fair, we're going to go tanky. Is there like on your friends list? Have you got like the winners? Control immunity. I can completely see why on this he's going to be our big boy. Yeah. We need Bastix super quick. So we'll give him the mirror. Perfect. Obviously change the enables in a second. I can't think of Vespera. She puts corrosion. Yeah, he's corrosion. Yeah, she's really nice. When she got released, I really liked Vespera, her base version. I thought she was super cool. But obviously we don't use base heroes, do we? So we're fine with her. Again, is this just a case of trying to make her tanky? It's probably not, right? There's no energy feed. We don't want her going first. We're not worried about speed order. We're not going to worry too much about speed order, just because I think it's going to be hard to kind of sort that out. We'll make her tanky. Oh, of course, there's no enables. Right, so that makes speed order really difficult, doesn't it? Ah. Okay. That makes speed orders so much more difficult to do. So. It's got a cheating hero in it. Let's see. What do we reckon? Yeah, I know. I always forget. Obviously, we don't have enables now. Ada. Ada's be strong. Oh, it's so weird not having unbending will. If Morax got his... Right, we're going to try again. Koji, what account are you on, you weirdo? Oh, is that corrosion thing that Vespera puts on? Because it's sucking away my energy. So Morax is useless. Mate, how tanky is that Andrea, by the way? That's outrageous. I mean, it's not enough. Basilisk messing with speed order. You got Flora reducing the all damage dealt. We've got plenty of CC coming in, and we're supposed to have Morax as like the big dominator, right? But I think that was a good win. Oh, nice. That's okay. Let's fight Bend Man. Nice. To be fair, Maria's on this team. I'm surprised. Was Maria banned in the last 10-star cup? Like the one just happened? The game's froze. My game's froze, guys. Bear with me a second. It was so amazed at how well I was doing that it got frustrated. Oh yeah, I was going to say, well, because that's obvious though, isn't it? I suppose they had to try it out. But Maria would be an obvious ban. Yeah. Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't pre-ban her. Star Expedition Monday. Yeah, baby. Yeah. But I reckon she just ruined it, didn't she? We're going to take out... Do you know what? We're going to take out... I'm sorry to do this. We are going to take out Morax. I need someone that can do a little bit more... Oh, do you know what? Oh, there is loads because there's crit, reduce attack, reduce speed, reduce... Maybe Alakita would be alright for this. I don't know if she's got it in her. Maybe she hasn't. We should have a melodic strings, right? I haven't used it on anyone else, no. Obviously, she's not quick. This is the thing, right? If I wanted to really go into... I'd completely forgotten about the speed. As in the enables. I just completely forgot that was a thing. I can see why, for instance, I could spend a silly amount of time on this, trying to make this work. Which is why I'm kind of happy I'm not fully into it. Yeah. Yeah, we'll put the new hero into a team as well. Interesting. Everyone's obviously built their teams up with control immunity in mind. Because, like, Betty should do a lot more than what she's doing. Like, on her counter-attack. But I'm saying it, yeah, I'll put it on Flora. I'm used to having it, but then Flora's only going to get her active off round 2 if she survives. Who's stolen? She hasn't done an active yet. Oh, it's Carrie, of course. Yeah, Carrie's annoying, man. Carrie's super annoying. I want to find a team that... Carrie's just... There you go. A normal team. And I reckon Garuda's absolutely filthy in this as well. Yeah. I think Alakita might have been a mistake. But we live and learn. Is Garuda's round 2 active absolutely disgusting? Yeah, I mean, I'd need to... I'm using my favourite heroes, to be fair. Rather than a cohesive team. But I still want to see what we could do. And I haven't put too much thought into the artifacts. Obviously, more could be done. Oh, we've got a couple of Petris off from Vespera. Unimax didn't do anything. He hasn't got like any taunts off. Look how tanky he is. Look, he's got Rampage. Go on, crit. Ah, oh, he's been twined. No. Oh, it's an alright team comp. But obviously it's just not like fully optimal. I'm going to have the Lindt chocolate. I'm going to have it. I love Lindt chocolate. Garuda's built for this, isn't she? Damage reduction, inbuilt crit with a huge nuke round 2. And see, if you start off weak, i.e. you lose a couple of your heroes, it just makes her so strong. Oh yeah, Connor, it's really expensive here as well. It's really expensive here. Like, for what it is. Oh yeah, Garuda. What an absolute Chad. I don't want to face any Maria teams. That guy had Waldeck in his team. No Maria or Carry, and then I'll fight them. There you go. Daraka. Ah, and now we'll switch in after this. We'll switch out Alakita with the new guy. Yeah, so my team sucks, right? That's what we've learned. Let's go into some that Sol and Marine have made. What do I like the most? That's got Madeline and Fiona in it. Ada. And Gloria. This is the team. This is the team. This is the team to take us to glory. Nah. I wasn't released. I wasn't here when Unimax was released. Yeah, well, Rob, do you know what? Gloria, I think, is a really interesting hero. And I don't know how she works mechanically. Because I imagine, right, if her bubbles don't have a stack limit, that they're just... But I've never seen her used. So the account that I'm making around Anniversary, which is going to be a light spender account, is going to have Gloria as the main hero, the first E5. Because I really want to try her out. And oh, this has got Maria. That's why I'm getting frozen every two. Yeah, I can see she's stupid, man. So stupid. Oh. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Sol. It's because I'm talking. Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be the team. That's gonna be the hero that I make an account based around is Gloria. Because I want to see how she works. Because I think she's gonna be really cool. Hey Lou Boo, how you doing? Ah, I recognise that name. I spoke to you in YouTube comments earlier. I'm almost certain. Yes. See, smash this guy. I don't think he's got a proper team though, has he? Alakita, Wukong. I don't know what Azrael's like as a 10-star. Oh, who just absolutely wiped me out? Because Wukong's strong. He's the only base hero that doesn't have passive skill boosts. So you know, like heroes have control, unity, speed, attack, or whatever. Wukong doesn't have that, and he's the only hero in the game that doesn't have that. But he gets a 4th ability instead. And his active skill for a base hero is very nuky, and his follow-up attacks are very strong. Was it follow-up attacks or counter attacks at 10-star? I can't think. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know, because when I came back to the game, Vespera just got released, right? And so Vespera and Wukong, such a noob, right? Vespera and Wukong were available in the Altar Shop and the Exchange Store. And so yeah, I had Wukong and Vespera. I think I made Wukong like 6-star and Vespera like 9-star. And Vespera was just petrifying everything, and Wukong was destroying everything, like guild bosses and stuff like that. I can't remember who I had as like an E5 hero, but Wukong was out damaging them at 6-star. It was so stupid. Hey Sean, how are you? We've lost this team. We've lost this fight. That's okay. We're not going to win every fight. Fight this guy. Fight this guy. So he wants to do a basic, then an active, right? He doesn't want energy round 1 because he wants to put his night erosion on and then absolutely murk them round 2. I'm not a massive fan of round 2 actives. To be fair, that was tonks. Yeah, I'm doing good, thank you, mate. I'm doing good. Hope you're doing well. I don't mind heroes that have to do that can do round 2 actives. I don't like it when they have to. I feel like you don't get the same play from them as you do from other heroes. Well, obviously. That's a weird team. Tix. Is Tix not used? Dan, how you doing, dude? Is Tix not used very much? Because if he's not, that surprises me. Oh. Waldeck. Absolute destroyed. Look at you two flirting. You did 75 eggs. You getting prepared? You getting prepared for Star Expedition? I wasted over 100,000 gems like 3 weeks ago doing that. What do you mean? Koji, your name is R4V main. Everyone knows you as R4V, so it's not like you've hidden yourself particularly well. Yeah. Let's check that out, Sol. Who did you say? Go to against Wheels. Mr. Wheels. Yeah, it's that Maria, dude. And then you've got the stuns and the petrifies and the stuns. And she's going to extend it and freeze. It's just a disgusting lineup, isn't it? I don't think Ada's the right way to go. I feel like a bit of taunt, a bit of stun, a bit of silence, silencio. He's won 6 cups in a row. What? I mean, listen, I haven't taken part in any of them. So as far as I'm concerned, he's won fuck all. Right. Lubu, question first E5. 10-star Holmes Young, but from the start wish I can make an E5 Wukong with all the rewards. Now you're confused. You will need an E5 Holmes Young anyway. An E5 Holmes Young will perform better than an E5 Wukong. Once you have enough resources to transcend and V4 your base Wukong into a Great Sage Wukong will become your main hero and Holmes Young will become a support for him. I would still recommend, without having seen your account, so I don't know for sure, that you build up your Holmes Young first and then transition into a Wukong when you get enough Cotton Stellar. That's what I would do. But I haven't seen your account, Lubu, so it's hard. But That's what I genuinely would say. Kill the bitch. Yeah, get wrecked, Marie. What? There's so many shields from Fiona. He's got Rampage though. Unimax is fired up. He's angry. He's critting every fucking time he hits. Big smack. Huge. She's taunted. Carrie's going to come back alive. Drain the energy. Unimax is going to slice them down for the derb. I'm so sure of this. This is all you needed. So, you said that this wasn't going to happen. You just needed me clicking the button. Was there skill involved? I don't want to say there was loads of skill involved. You can say that if you'd like. Everyone else can think that if they'd like. I'm just saying that I am the best. I am the best of all time. And you can send that to Mr. Wills. And you can say to him that I maybe didn't pick the team. But I clicked the button. And you could argue that's the most important thing. That's all I'm saying. Let's just screenshot that. It's just in case anyone ever questions my authority again. I've never heard of Wheels, so I don't know. But yeah, that's just how easy it is, to be honest. That's just how easy it is. Unimax is OP. Yeah, but Parasite, that's what Flora has as well. So, people don't know this. Flora, when she gets hit, she increases her own attack and reduces the enemies. All damage dealt? Attackers all damage dealt and increases her own attack. She gets really tanky really quickly. She also reduces crit, poisons, heals, twines. She's really nice. Really nice hero. So yeah, I would try and make a team with Flora in it. For shizzle. For sure. I have to win best of 5. There's no best of 5 in a final. What are you talking about? Perfect. I can do that. Best of 5. That's what I say to that. Trying to give him a chance to fight back. Not in this house. Not in this house. He's lucky I gave him the time of day. Forkis and Fiona. So Fiona's here because of the shields and the sanction marks, right? They've all got to have... Listen, we're just going to gear them up. We're not re-gearing all of them. We'll still make sure that they do actives round 1. Yes. You also need an energy artifact. You can also have that. I don't know if she wants to do... I don't know. She can do that. Should we go kill him again? Who is he? Wills. This guy. What's this guy's problem? Why does he want to win every tournament? As long as they survive to the end of the round, I think we're good to go. Because that's when the Warpath rule kicks in, right? Start of the round, end of round. Look, it's so easy. What are we even doing? This guy is trash. This guy's so bad. And you guys were worried that we couldn't beat him. Oh, he's won 6 in a row. He's not winning now. He's not winning now. Doesn't matter that we're using a cheat team. It doesn't matter we're using duplicate heroes. We beat him without them. I love Double Rogan. No, Rob, no, he's not. Not in my competition. I've just started my own competition, and you're allowed to have Double Rogan and Double Umbreon and Fiona and Forkis in the same team. He had the same rule set. He's decided to go with this team, and we've beat him. Maybe. Oh, shit. Just survive. Thank you, Dusk. Exactly. Look, he's got a reviving hero. You could argue that he's got 7 heroes and that we used 6 and we still beat him. So I consider that GG's. You know, maybe next time he brings the pain. But Soul and Marine, thank you so much. That account's really cool. I like that. I wonder, obviously, I imagine if you know, say you wanted to start a fresh account to get it that kind of way, it wouldn't be that much hard work to build up your first team. I imagine it's obviously a lot more difficult to build up loads of them because of the hero copies. Would I be right in saying that? But it's not too bad to get your first 6 or 8 heroes made up. Would I be correct in saying that or wrong in saying that? See what we can do. No, bless you, Soul. Don't you be silly. That's absolutely fine. If I was interested in that, I'd do it myself. I'd look forward to the grind. But no, I'm absolutely fine. Thank you though. This is the mini account. The mini account's looking strong. I'm not going to lie to you. It's doing all right. We're stuck at 711. But that's to be expected. We've deliberately held back on the Grimoire so that we can attack Cap our Arakita to see what level of attack we can clear Chapter 7 with. We're at 15 million now. We've got a Gaggy because, as we all know, Gaggy is by far... Right, are there any mods in the chat? Kick Connor out right here, right now. He's not allowed to do that. Fuck. Yeah, oh, thin ice. Thin. Wafer thin. Oh, that's... Connor stays all right. Connor can stay then. Fine. None of you are mods anyway. I don't know where my mod squad consists of Ali, who doesn't like him anymore. Kay, who bless his heart is always studying. Paco, who's always working. And Randy lost his account. I actually don't have any mods that come to streams on a regular basis. So luckily you're all really nice people, all right? But I'm just saying, don't tempt me because I am this close to the edge. To be fair, Dan, yeah, but Dan, you're not, this isn't a dig. You're not loads of the time in stream. Yeah. But it's fine. To be honest with you, I don't. The amount of problems we have here is absolutely not an issue. I can deal with it myself. I can be efficient. I can be ruthless. I'll bring the hammer down if I need to. Just watch out. Don't say anything negative about Gaggy ever again. Ever. That's fine. Dan, I'm only joking. Listen, I appreciate all the help that you guys provide, both here and on Discord, and just being here for, well, I showed you a screenshot, didn't I? Was it 8 months ago you first commented on my YouTube videos? So you've been, and we've only been going for like 8 months. So you've been here since the very start. So you're fine, or like a month in or whatever it was. So I'm only messing around with you. Gaggy hate will be limited. Unacceptable. Do you know why Gaggy works particularly well with an IEA account? He has, obviously, CC, which is bad against Valkyrie, but it's taunt, so it's good against Valkyrie. Will, what are you saying? What did I say that was wrong? Did I say the wrong word? Oh, you're saying he doesn't work well with IEA accounts. Will, hear me out. Hear me out. Armor stripping, burns, freezes, taunts. So he has lots of different debuffs. And especially because my Wukong's not the best, I like him. So you can leave me alone. I'm getting rid of him today. I was going to, before Connor started shitting on him, I was going to say, we're building Vespera today. That's the route I want to go down. We're going to get rid of Gaggy because we finally have the soul symbols to do it. We don't have enough Vespera copies, but we're going to do some Cause of Transcendence. Do you know what? You guys are like baiting me into keeping Gaggy. And I don't know why you do it, because I feel like you don't want him here. And yet when you say mean stuff, all that makes me want to do is keep him. Connor, I am. I am so tempted just to keep him now, to be like, oh, it fucking works. But I also don't want to keep him because he's amazing. Yeah, well, this whole team isn't SE material, is it? Actually, it could do stuff. Maybe not with Alakita. It could do some stuff. I like this account. This is a fun account. It's lacking in a lot of areas. Oh. Ooh. I don't know why I clicked that. Yes. 150 tick arts is what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Alien Desert. This is a Void campaign account. Little bit of PvP. This is what we're going to do. We'll have another 150 tick arts between now and retro gaming. And that bloody waffle. We're going to get more because we're going to do the event on this account, not on stream. We'll do that off stream. I won't make you guys watch me do it twice. That'd be boring. Yeah, well, you did do Free Team Up Arena with this account, didn't you? This done Free Team Up Arena, I'm pretty sure. That fucking, what, sorry. That waffle, that's like the 7th time we've got shards without getting a treasure. And you acted like I forced you to do it there, Koji, the way you framed that. We got an orange treasure. This bloody waffle, man. He's starting to piss me off, I'm not going to lie to you. Oh. Yeah, Arctis, I've never been one for it. I only got into it because I want to try and be more efficient with this account. And I've obviously got the free-to-play Optimal account, which I'm really nailing down on. My main account, that's the beauty of being a spender, isn't it? Is that you don't have to be as optimal with stuff because you can get away with it. Like the rewards from Free Team Up Arena. Speed. They're not. It's a good habit to get into, isn't it? How many more we got? We've got 20 more. 20 more, baby. One at a time. One at a time. I know you all love it. Oh, orange treasure. See, and this is why we do it. That's why we do it one at a time. Orange, pink, purple, green, red. Fucking clean sweep, baby! Number one. Yeah. That's why we do it. For the love of the game. Literally one of every colour. That's beautiful. That's why we do it. Don't you let me down now. Refreshing lemon tea. Red treasure. Okay, that's okay. We're going to do 3 more because we don't want to end up on an odd number of treasure tickets. We're not heathens. Yes. Last one. Red shards. Purple full treasure. Couldn't have got it more wrong. But I'm happy with that overall. Crafted. Eh. I hate this UI so much, man. Terrible. At least we're quicker. Like, what? Okay. So we're at 14,88888. 300,000 attack. Plus, we've still got the pink, orange, red, green, and perps to pick. Yeah, that's it, Rob. But that's what I'm saying. Like, on a spender account, it doesn't matter. I don't care about 10 awakens a month on the spender account. On the free to play, beautiful. Wouldn't have a clue. Azrael, you would want 2 Splendid, I suppose. I mean, I think they're fine at Radiant. I'm aiming my goal. And do you know what? Is Trashka? Did Trashka turn up? Interesting, Will. We'll ignore what just happened. On my free-to-play Optimal account, I am looking at account level 130. I've only told one person this, and that's Trashka. I told Trashka last night. I want to have a V4 Wukong Queen Betty. I want to have enough spiritual essence and subs to do the glory challenge. And I want to have an E5 Oberon, Ignatia, and Holmes Young. And I also want to have a glittery lingering melody of the universe, a splendid Rui Scepter, 2 radiant demon bells, because I want to be able to complete Void Vortex and Glory Challenge within like a week of it opening, of me getting to account level 130, because I feel like I'm going to have to do Void Vortex in maybe 2 hits or maybe 3 hits, depending on how far I can get pre 130. So yeah, I want to get the account king stacked. So I feel like 2 Radiant Demon Bells will be enough. Hopefully, especially because I'm going to have Oberon and I'll have the Fox pet and stuff like that. Not the Fox. Yeah, no, it's the Fox. I always get the Fox and the Wolf mixed up wrong. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the free-to-play Optimal. And, do you know what made me die? Yesterday, I got in an argument with someone on the Discord. And he said that do you know what? I could actually just get it up and show you. Sickos thinking that's what I meant. Right, hold on 1 second. Let me get this off. I thought this was hilarious. I'm not going to lie to you. And it's one of those things, right? When you try and argue with idiots, I know because it wasn't that long ago. This is the kind of thing I would definitely have argued about. Where is it? Right. This guy posted this team. So you can all see the team, right? I'm such a drip. How do I get... So this is the team that he posted. And someone tagged me because he asked, does anyone have a pre-DT Alakita experience, right? So someone tagged me. And then I said to him, well, it's weird and you know, your subs are weird, stuff like that. And his response was this. Ignore all of this. Where was it? He said that he has never seen anyone get as far in the game as he has on either Reddit or Discord. And that he thinks the way of playing the game is to build all your heroes out to T2 because it's more efficient. And I just couldn't believe. That's it. Right. And bear in mind, I have had some fucking horrendous hot takes in my time. I have had some absolute scorchers. The hypothesis I'm working with is that enough early game access to Grimoire rewards such that Grimoire level is limited by total food rather than essence. Early game is better played at a 1.2 to 1 Stellar to Cot ratio for a T2 team, then picking Stellar Shards after 6 trans. It's worked exceptionally well. I cleared Chapter 4 within 6 weeks of hitting VC, Chapter 5 in another 6 weeks. I'd recommend this to anyone willing to put a few bucks into the game, or who gets lucky enough from Awakenings. From the Backlash Plus results, this is absolutely a new way to play the game, and it works well, right? And I just couldn't fathom it, right? I can't... Okay, yeah. The account is 6 months old at VIP 4 with Chapter 5 cleared. He's bragging about having Chapter 5 cleared. It's living proof that running broad to 6 trans is not just viable, it's optimal. Yet every time I ask a question, the response is to reinforce the demonstrably outdated theory that I've already disproven, rather than answer the actual question. It's this absolute Giga Chad. Yeah, Dusk, thank you so much. If he'd have done this to 711, I'd have been like, oh, okay, he's cleared Chapter 5. He hasn't done Void Vortex. And you know when you're sitting there and you're like, this guy can't be real. And then do you know what I realised? It was like arguing with myself 8 months ago. That's exactly what I'd have been like 8 months ago. Because the less you know about this kind of game, the more you think you know. And then the more you learn about the game, the more you realise, shit, there's still so much more to learn. It was the most... Where did he say? Oh, here you go. So, bear in mind, this guy asked for my help, right? He asked for my help. So my response to him was this. I said, right, the problem is that you're doing it in brackets wrong. You should build a hero at a time and optimally sub them. I don't know what advice to give you because you've got no flexibility. He has no soul symbols. I said, you've got the wrong subs on Wukong, you're desperately short on Stellar, and you'd be better off with 4 heroes built properly rather than 6 in a bit of a mess. You'll be absolutely fine, but it's going to take time to get it back on track. You need to stop grabbing COT, start grabbing subs, stop using subs until you have a plan. And then I said, if you want to main IEA, why do you have all your subs on Wukong? He responded, this is all a bit beyond the scope of my ask, which was what are the most valuable subs on these supports on an IEA account. I'm happy with my account, and I haven't seen any examples here or on Reddit of VC progress this rapid. I'm sitting on a bunch of subs in Stellar because I'm rebuilding as I said. Wukong has 4440 subs because he's going to be my first DT and because I like his Noble Active and P1 subs enough to invest in them early. I just, these people exist. And so, the conversation went on and I said to him, like, why are you asking for help then? Like, if you know what you're doing, why are you asking for help? And then, bear in mind, it started off that he wanted an IEA account. He's then talking about he's going to Destiny Wukong first. It's like, what do you mean? That's not what you do. And then I said to him, because we're not meant to help, right? So I said to him, you can play the game however you like, but you can't ask for advice and then shut the advice down and dismiss it. Because if you want to play like he's playing, you can't ask for advice because no one knows what's going on in your brain because it's so strange, and there's nothing wrong with that. You play however you want to play. This account, do you know what? And I didn't bring it up, and I don't even know why I didn't bring it up. If some of you remember, this account here had a team full of T3 heroes because I was doing it deliberately. I went all of them T1, then all of them T3, and then all of them up to T5. Like, it was done so there wasn't a main hero. So I know it's ineffective. I know it's ineffective. But the guy is an absolute Looney Tune. It really bothered me last night. Yeah, but that's fine, Matt. But then I bet if you asked for advice, you wouldn't be like, no, you're wrong. Because you asked for advice because you don't know what you're doing. Oh, I know, Koji, to be fair, I had. Let me see if I can get it up. Shut up, you sickos. Let's talk about my YouTube. Oops, it's wrong. Well, that's not helpful. To be fair, I don't care that you see that, yeah. Shut up, Koji. Look. So if we look at my views yesterday, 3,815, which is more than I've ever had before. So yesterday was my most productive day. Watch time, it was the second most productive day after a stream, because that was the big stream. That was pushing for the SS Stones, the one where we were on Soul and Marine's account. Subs, that was my second best ever day for subs. Revenue. It's not particularly impressive for a month's worth of work, but we do it for the love, don't we? We do it for the love, guys. All right. But yeah, so it's doing well. It's getting there. It's getting places. Yeah, but Matt, that's fine. You can ignore advice, and that's not an issue, is it? This guy was specifically asking for very specific advice, and then said, "No, you're wrong." It's like, what do you mean? Just fucking incredible. But yeah, because the videos recently have been doing all right. Like, so apart from that, which is why I haven't done it. I haven't cut down any more streak because it didn't work, right? But if you look at, say, this video here, it's a free-to-play episode 5. Oh, in fact, do you know what? I can't help it that the event wasn't very good. So from my free-to-play series onwards, every video I've posted, other than event previews, which isn't my fucking fault, if people aren't interested in a skip event, has been over 1,000 views. And in fact, quite a few have been over 2,000. And I've seen some good growth, giggity, on some of my older videos. I wonder, has it hit it yet? No! My first ever video is still my most watched video. And I hate it so much. It's such a bad video. But it's my most ever watched. But in a couple of days, the new Transcendence one will overtake it. Though bizarrely, my base heroes tier list is getting more views every day than the Transcendence one. But the Transcendence had a bigger bump at the start. But yeah, that's terrible. That trans tier list should never have been made. Monster tier list is terrible. Shut up, Koji. This is where I saw. Oh yeah, Sandy, this is what it is. Yeah, I'm not too fussed. I mean, this is where I saw big account growth. Was around, that's Chinese New Year, not Chinese New Year. The New Year was where I saw loads of growth. Huge New Year's event, whatever. I got loads from that. As well as the tier lists all coming out at the same time. Primal Grimoire video ended up doing really well. Recently, the free-to-play Optimal account's been doing all right. So yeah, I'm relatively happy with how it's all going. I mean, the thing is, Metin, DM me on Discord, dude, and we'll do it on Monday. I haven't got anyone's accounts for Monday. I haven't really been pushing it, to be honest. That's right. I think because the game is very, it's a niche game, isn't it? There's not many of us that make content on it. Do you know what I mean? I feel like even if you don't see it one day, you'll see it in a couple of days' time. I don't. Yeah, I wish. So I'm not too fussed if YouTube doesn't push my stuff out. Why would it? Why would it push my stuff out? There's like 2,000 actual players of the game. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. I don't get it when people bot. I don't get the whole botting YouTube views thing. I don't know who that's for. You don't get any ad revenue. There's some terrible videos. Some absolute stinkeroonies. What was the worst video? The worst video was probably the Artifact video. I've unlisted it. What else was really bad? Oh, the Artifact guide. Was that? No, that wasn't bad. I've now replaced that with a new one. Stellar to Cot ratio I was really happy with. It's got 2 dislikes. That's MK. And one of his mods. Eric's account review done really well. That cost me 1,000 starry gems. Do you know what makes me laugh? I have got a professional hater, which I think is hilarious. Because my videos, this has got 2. Who disliked my event preview? You fucking bastards. Sorry, language. There's like 1 person that dislikes every single video. It's never normally 2, it's normally 1 person. And it just makes me laugh that I've got someone out there that loves my content so much, they just click dislike every single day on my videos. No, but Dusk, I feel like it's always the same person because it's always just 1 dislike. Because dislikes don't matter. Like, dislikes literally don't do anything to the YouTube algorithm. Same as likes don't. I have a feeling that the likes and dislikes thing is if you see, and I'm so guilty of this, though since I've started YouTube, I've stopped doing it, right? No, they probably don't. They probably just click. No, I have a feeling if you saw 2 videos side by side that looked quite similar, right? One had 500 views and 5 likes, and another one had 100,000 views and 2,000 likes. You would instinctively click on the video with more views or more likes, or however you want to look at it. So I think that impacts it. It doesn't impact who YouTube send it out to. And I don't think it ever did. I mean, watch time's the big thing with YouTube. So that's how they send it out more. And click-through rate. Like, I'll regularly see my videos for like 3 or 4 hours be quite stable. And then my click-through rate's normally really good. So it's normally 20%, 25%. So basically, 1 in 4, 1 in 5 people that see the thumbnail click on it. And then the impressions jump right up. And then it levels out because it starts showing it to people that don't play Idle Heroes. Shut up, Rob. I had such a good experience on the Discord the other day. Someone had posted an early game help on the main Idle Heroes Discord. And so I responded and helped. And he commented and he said he started the game a week ago because my free-to-play Optimal account series popped up on his recommended videos for YouTube. So he started playing the game. I was like, that's amazing. I was so happy that he said that. So I've put someone into the community into playing the game, and he's still there after a week. Because I feel like if you can get through a week, you can get through a long time in this game. Koji, you're so mean. You're never being a mod on YouTube. You're so rude. Oh, thank you. Yeah, but Azrael, he literally had never played the game before. So you found me, which is fantastic. He hadn't even played Idle Heroes. He just obviously saw the thumbnail, thought, wow, that guy's amazing at making thumbnails with AI, and clicked on it and watched it. Dusk and Twins, to be fair, I feel like I couldn't give one of you the privilege without the other one. I could give you guys. I'd trust you guys with that. Koji's just sometimes a little bit too coarse for my liking. Umbreon, Mikkel, yeah, the base hero is irrelevant, isn't it? Right? All base heroes are irrelevant. Who was the last hero that got released that was useful as a base hero? Would it have been Olivia? Is that how far it goes back? Oh, I hope. It depends when Holmes Young was released. Holmes Young / Olivia / Waldeck. Oh no, Olivia was quite a bit before. Yeah, so it's literally Holmes Young or Waldeck, depending when they last got released, would have been the last one. Ignatia? Yeah, to be fair, you could argue Ignatia. It wouldn't even be an argument. No, you because of Void Vortex, she is. It is niche though, isn't it? Like you build her up and then you feed her off. And Wall Deck you don't use. Holmes Young. No, well, they're all early game. To be fair, the only consistent hero is Holmes Young, isn't it? That's the only hero that you keep past early game. And then you go back to Ignis. Cruz can still get some use. Williams was kind of good, a weaker version of Eloise. Was Eloise not brought out before Williams? Bear in mind, I wasn't playing when they got released. Yeah. No, Williams was well after Eloise, wasn't he? So you just use Eloise. No, Heartwatcher was one of the OG heroes, Azrael. Heartwatcher's literally, Heartwatcher was before Valkyrie. Heartwatcher has been in the game for like 7 years, 8 years. So, yeah, Heartwatcher is one of the real OGs. I've got... Oh, Koji, what have you said? Do you know that friends that jokingly mocking such have a stronger bond? Oh, 100%. Oh, Koji, I don't have an issue with it. I think it's really cool. I think that when you're in that, like, not you, whoever, is in, like, the glazing phase, it's really awkward from my point of view. I much prefer it when I get ripped by you guys because it's so much more enjoyable, right? It feels much more natural. Because in real life, because there's a weird dynamic from being me on the screen to you guys not. And it's really strange. But it doesn't feel weird to me. It only feels weird when people, I mean, to be fair, none of you kiss my ass. You're all just fucking horrible to me all the time. Yeah, Ithaca Delatium could have some use. Obviously, I suppose the main issue, right, is that you can't use base heroes in Void campaign. If you could, I actually think Delatium might have more uses. But yeah, I used Delatium on this account. The original, this was the non-meta account, right? And so it was Flora, Freya, Morax, Delatium, Alakita. Who else? King Barton. That was this team, and that was this lineup for like 5 months. Yeah, but Koji, it's so funny you say that. So for those that aren't reading and those that just listen to this now or after, Koji has just said, justified to the guy who started making guides and learned the game afterwards. I have said this a million times. If you came to me 8 months ago and asked me if I knew a lot about the game, I would have said that I was an expert on the game. And I actually argued with the guy who's been banned, right? I argued with him on Reddit about it. And I said to him that I knew what I was doing because I had taken a Morax account, a Unimax account, and a Flora account to level 130 and cleared Campaign, Tower, and Aspen Dungeon. And so therefore I knew what I was talking about. And it's only then as you progress through, you just realise, fuck. Like that guy yesterday I was arguing with yesterday. He has this opinion that because he's cleared Chapter 5 that he's an absolute stud. That's still early game. Up until you get, I would say that you clear early game when you can get past Chapter 711. I think that's when you actually clear early game. You get past 711, you've done Glory Challenge, you've done Void Vortex, fine. You entering the mid game. Before that is early game. And it's just, just strange. Yeah, but Drake's interesting, Dusk, because he's not used loads, is he? He's used a lot in Stellar Challenge, but other than that, he's not really used. I think Drake could be really interesting as a first E5. I think because he does a lot of... So like the Eloise, right? When he's overstated compared to the opposition, I think that he could actually do a shed ton of damage. And he obviously has the dodge capability, etc. So I think he could be really sneaky and interesting. That's not what I said, Koji. And do you know what? it makes me die. When you tell someone they're in early game, they take it as such an insult. It's not an insult. I would say that because there has to be some kind of separation between game, right? There is such a significant jump from 6 to 7. That clearing chapter 7.1.1 is a big milestone. And so I would say that, you know, you're a new player up until 130. You're an early game player then up until chapter 7.1.1. Then it's mid game, probably through chapter 7 and chapter 8, right? Early game is the most fun Zonda. I've always said that. I always said that it's the most fun early game because it's when you have the most variation. So, like this free-to-play optimal account that I'm doing, I'm not having loads of fun because I'm trying to be really optimal, right? So I can't have too much fun. You wait until I do the anniversary account. It's going to be a light spender. I will still, I promise you now, that account will be doing Glory Challenge and Void Vortex the day one it gets to level 130. I'll be spending $15 per event because I just want to do the sign-in book. Like, I'm not spending any more than that realistically, right? I'm certainly not going to do like $80 or 130 on a relay. It's just stupid. So I reckon I'll be like VIP 3 or 4. And I'm going to do Glory. I'm going to make the team out and I'm going to have loads of fun with it. Like, I don't want to have like a Wukong, trans Wukong straight off rip. I don't want to do it. Yeah, but Orson, you've taken that offense. I can tell from the little ellipses at the end of that, you've taken that offensively. Have you not cleared 7.1.1 with 4 Destiny heroes? That sounded really insulting. I didn't mean it like that. Yeah, but people view it as an insult, and it's not. It's not an insult. To say that your early game isn't an insult, it's just... Will, shut up. My content is... That's why none of you bastards watch my videos, because they're all catered to early game players. My opinion is that without early game players sticking around and playing, you have no game. I love my early game players. It's just they don't like being called early game. Ever. But yeah, people take it as an insult. But I don't get it. If you ask, was it Sean? I think it was Sean who turned around and said that, like, my main account wasn't even mid-game. And it didn't bother me. It's just, in his mind, I suppose when you're someone that's got all the Star Soul stuff like that you just don't think it. You've got Aspen, Holmes, Halora, Elena, Ailemak and Betty free to play. But Orson, I feel like, what's your attack level of your Aspen? Orson, are you on Android? I'd love to jump on your account now and have a little look at it. Because I feel like if you've got 3 DT heroes, you should be doing it. Are you stuck at 7.1.1 then? No, because No, Dusk, I don't think that's... Is that not enough attack to clear it? I suppose it depends on the rest of the team. But I'm just surprised. I am surprised. I wonder what your artifacts and your setup's like. Dusk, is it 37 mil? Are you sure of that? What, chapter? Yeah, but the end of chapter 7 is different to the start of chapter 7. I don't. And also, I'm not being horrible. By the way, I'm not saying it to be. Maybe I'm just out of touch. Yeah, Nolds and Slams Pro. It's crazy, isn't it? That Viper's done it on 18 million attack. Arctis, see you later, my man. Have a good one. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me that you can have a full trans team and struggle. I don't. Orson, if you want some help, also, I suppose if you haven't got an A, that's a massive difference, isn't it? These guys that cleared that, again, this is where my versions. The lowest B clear is Nolds, 40.8 million. Destiny 8. And he would have had a really stacked account probably outside of that very optimal player. So actually, bear in mind you're not going to have an A copy. That's probably not unreasonable that it's 30 million. I don't... Yeah. Yeah, well, it states the ones that aren't. I mean, I cleared Chapter 7 with Basilisk at 39 million. But I was definitely... I didn't macro anything, so it could have been lower. But it wasn't, like, significantly lower. Oh, okay. Fair enough, guys. Fair enough. Sorry, I'm in my mind. Yeah, it's because I'm looking at like this account, and I've obviously got the allocator, but mine's an A minus. So my 15 million attack is basically 30 million attack anyway, or more than that, because you get the extra 30%. And I've stoned her up, not fully. I need more food. But yeah, she'll be fully stoned out. Fully stoned. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a couple more minutes. If anyone, by the way, if anyone's interested in playing... fuck's sake. I keep forgetting the game. Scapewatch over the weekend. If anyone's interested in playing the game that I'm going to be playing over the weekend, I'm going to give the dev some feedback probably on Monday. It'd be great. Guy seems... It's like basically like a RuneScape-esque game. I'm looking forward to playing it. As if anyone else is looking to do it, let us know. Thank you, Sorin. There's a nice comment. It's nice to get nice comments. Everyone else here is an arsehole. So that's really nice that you've cropped up. Thank you, man. I appreciate you being here, dude. But yeah, just let us know. Let us know. And I hope that everyone's having a good one. Make sure all you lurkers out there are subscribed, because the subscriptions don't mean anything to YouTube or the algorithm. I like seeing the numbers tick up, and it'd be amazing to get to 2,000 subs on stream Monday, because we were on stream when we got to 1,000 and when we got to 1,500. So it'd be great to get to 2,000 on stream as well. Yeah, I think if you macro, you get there eventually. But you have to sit there and do it for hours and hours and hours. But anyway, listen. Thank you, Diego. Guys, let's not whale shame in the comments. Oh, and by the way, can I just say something? I don't know. Yeah, Koji, I think you give Paco shit for this as well. Can we leave Paco alone for being high on the talking leaderboard in the Discord? People keep on bullying him. I know Eze says shit as well. Eze's not here. Where's Eze? Let's leave Paco alone. Paco keeps the Discord flowing. And I've noticed a few people... Oh, well done, Koji. Well done. I always feel bad for him when people say it, because I feel like, is he going to deliberately not talk for a while and then he just talks loads more? But yeah, we've got to be careful. We've got to make sure that everyone protects our little Pacacito. Because, you know, without him, we are nothing, literally. But anyway, chaps and chapettes, it's been fantastic. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you've had a good time. I hope you had a good week. I hope you have a fantastic... Oh, yeah, Cinder, he's not... Listen, he's fine. I'm sure he's absolutely fine. He hasn't said anything to me. I'm just saying, let's stop it before we catch him in a bad mood. Let's not poke the bear. I will check your messages as soon as I get off. But yeah, I hope you guys have had a good week. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I'll catch up with you as well, as always. As I said, and if anyone wants to play Skatewatch with me, let me know. Anyway, stay safe. VH out.